Hello everyone, welcome to the SoMuchTech channel. Radar detectors are useful helpers for avoiding speeding tickets. In many places, even going with the flow can get you nailed by police radar guns. So a radar detector's ability to sniff out ambushes from both hidden police and red light cameras. Not only do they provide peace of mind, but they can also help you become a more attentive driver. In today's video, we will break down the top 5 best radar detectors you can buy this year, based on online reviews, product quality, and price. For more information on the product, I've included links in the description down below. So, let's get started. Number 1. Escort Redline 360C. To combat false alarms, the Escort Redline 360C has built-in automated systems. Thanks to its triple antenna design, the 360C offers superior range and accuracy compared to its competitors. With its built-in Wi-Fi, multiple driving modes, and automatic features, this device is ready to go the moment you put it in. You can share alerts and software updates instantly. Every Monday, the Escort Live, the app is updated with the latest red light cameras and speed traps. There are sensitivity adjustable modes that help reduce false alarms, such as highway, auto no X, and auto low K auto lockouts. Make the device less noisy and easier to use without using your hands. And the new K-notch feature helps to block blind spot monitoring from more recent Hondas and Acuras. The 360 degrees is designed to be visually easy to use. With its 5 brightness settings and full dark mode, the graphic multicolor OLED panel is ideal for nighttime driving. A bar graph shows the signal strength. Although it has not been released yet, this device also offers laser jammer integration. The filtering of false alarms is flawless. On the other hand, there is some misleading language on the manufacturer's website that asserts the 360C never gives false alarms. The 360C is nearly flawless, although no radar detector is. The alerts provide useful information, however, it is difficult to determine the direction of the danger because the MRCD signal flashes arrows in every direction. Although it is among the most costly radar detectors available, the 360C is well worth the money if you need a long-range, precise device that doesn't need constant adjustment to remain silent. Number 2. Valentine One Gen2. If you didn't know better, the Valentine One Gen2 may pass for an antiquated device. Its slab-sided industrial design, matte black finish, and noticeable absence of buttons give it a look that befits something that has been dangling from your sun visor since the early 90s. But that's kind of the idea. The long-awaited second generation of the iconic Valentine One product line finally arrived with this brand new device. It's been nearly 30 years since the original release. Those familiar with the original Valentine One will recognize Generation 2 immediately for its revolutionary directional radar detection. For this reason, Valentine refers to their product as a radar locator. When it detects a signal from X, K, Ka, or laser, it illuminates one of 3 noticeable directional arrows to show which direction the signal is coming from: ahead, the side, or behind. This piece of information may not seem useful until you put it to use, but knowing where to check for potential warning signals is invaluable. The police may be just around the corner if the front arrow becomes visible. On the other hand, if the side arrows turn red, it's probably just a false alert from another vehicle or an automated door. The police assess your speed from the front or rear, not the side. This is what Valentine calls a bogey hit on the radar. Paying close attention to its internal intelligence, you might wonder if the V1G2 is actually functioning if you're accustomed to less talkative and cheaper radar detectors. In contrast to other devices, Valentine's technology remains respectfully silent but watchful, alerting only when a bogey poses a real hazard rather than randomly beeping and booping. When you connect the V1G2 to an app on your Android or iOS device, the capabilities and functions of the device go much beyond what is inherent in its hardware. In my opinion, this is the perfect formula for success for the majority of drivers. Number 3. Uniden R8. With the addition of Bluetooth, the Uniden R8 improves upon its predecessor in a number of important ways. Because of its extensive configuration options, it is a great choice for detector enthusiasts with very particular preferences. The R8 gives you full command of your device's sensitivity, which greatly enhances false alarm filtering when set up correctly for your driving environment. The redesigned bubble lens makes it more accurate and wide-ranging, and the alert reaction time is lightning fast, so there's almost no delay between the signal being picked up and you being notified of it. Plus, the R8 is able to pick up on the latest GATSO speed cameras. Unlike its predecessor, the R8, Uniden relocated the mute and mark buttons to the front of the device, making them much easier to grasp while driving. This detector has also drastically enhanced the MRCD detection. Uniden has not yet launched its app, although Bluetooth is a useful feature. Auto lockouts were a major problem with the last R8 generation, and this one isn't any better. The automated doors at the same supermarket or shopping center could keep beeping at you even after months of driving by. Thankfully, this kind of fixed site can be locked out manually, but auto lockouts are highly desired, so it's disappointing that Uniden isn't quite there yet. Additionally, the R8 isn't totally immune to radar detectors. Nonetheless, this isn't a problem in the majority of the US as radar detectors are lawful. Finally, the R8 is an excellent device, but it's also very pricey. However, for individuals who are familiar with local radar threats and love tweaking their device's settings to their liking, it makes for a fantastic everyday driver. However, the Escort Max 360C's auto lockout feature is superior and can be yours for a little less money. Number 4. Radenso XP. Even in urban areas where there are many false threats, the Radenso XP is known for its exceptionally quiet riding. The characteristics can be fine-tuned to reduce the occurrence of false alarms. On top of that, it has some top-notch BSN filtering capabilities. Mute, Smart Dark, and low-speed muting are among the XP's features that disable the sound notifications for signals that aren't really important. When no danger is detected, the XP's Smart Dark feature turns off the display altogether, leaving only a small power indication visible. This may be pleasing to those who easily become agitated by loud noises and bright lights. The Radenso XP is a less advanced detector when compared to the top performers in this video. This might not be a terrible thing if you're driving in an urban area. Although the auto lockouts aren't great, you still have the option to manually lock out stationary enemies if needed. Anyone looking for an affordable option who prioritizes a peaceful ride would find the XP to be an ideal fit. The Uniden R8 is an excellent long-range alternative that is also reasonably priced. Number 5. Escort IX. When put side by side with the highly acclaimed Escort Max 360C, the Escort IX comes out looking and performing almost identically. You can count on top-notch performance in both urban and highway environments. Both are incredibly user-friendly and come with advanced built-in GPS capabilities. When comparing the Escort IX and the Max 360C, the pricing gap is the most glaring. This is why, among radar detectors, the Escort IX offers the finest value. Though it lacks the Max 360C's directional arrows that indicate the radar's source, the Escort IX is nonetheless engineered to heighten your awareness while behind the wheel. Always be aware when you've gone over the speed limit, thanks to the configurable overspeed alarm that precisely measures your speed using the built-in GPS. If you want to avoid getting a ticket and keep an eye on your driving patterns, this is your only bet. This detector scored an A in the highway performance tests. In all cases, you've had quite enough range to safely modify your driving patterns to evade a ticket, even though it wasn't nearly as far as the Max 360C or the Valentine one. For instance, when the radar gun was pointed perpendicular to the road, the smallest range it managed to capture was half a mile. A range of more than 2 miles was achieved when the gun was pointed down the road. Applying auto locate and auto no-X sensitivity settings yielded an A in the city test, which was even better. Both modes let the GPS do the sensitivity adjustment for you while you're on the road. Your vehicle's sensors become more acute the quicker you accelerate. This gives you a city driving experience that adjusts the level of warnings based on how you usually drive. Driving quicker increases your awareness and makes you a safer driver because more alerts are sent to your brain. So that's it for the best radar detectors of this year. Like, comment, and subscribe to receive notifications of our latest videos.